Funny how you can fall apart without making a sound. Everybody thinks you're standing just because you're still around. I told them I was fine, I got really good at that. Nobody saw me falling, they only saw me land. I learned how to smile when the pressure got heavy. Said I had it under control when I wasn't even ready. Kept my problems in the box, kept the key in my pocket. Every time somebody asked, I just said I got it. I was fighting with myself in a room full of people, looking for a hand while pretending I didn't need you. Everybody heard my voice, nobody heard the meaning. I was talking about the weather when I really meant I'm bleeding. I stopped answering questions cause the truth was complicated. How you explain a broken heart when nobody ever broke it? How you tell somebody you're tired when you're scared they'll call you weak? So I mastered looking strong while I was losing sleep. I watched my confidence disappear in little pieces, watched my dreams get quieter every time I didn't reach them. Started measuring my worth by mistakes I couldn't change. Then I wonder why the mirror only showed me what I hated. I was drowning underneath, but I never made a scene. If you only saw the surface, you believe I was okay. Nobody saw me falling, nobody heard the sound. I was breaking in the silence while I kept my head held down. They thought I was getting stronger, I was barely getting through. Everybody knew my name, but nobody really knew. Nobody saw me falling, they only saw me stand. They never saw the nights when I couldn't understand how somebody can be surrounded and still feel all alone. Nobody saw me falling, I learned to fall alone. There were nights I had conversations with the ceiling, trying to put a name on everything I was feeling. Had 1,000 different thoughts racing circles in my head. Every what if getting louder every time I went to bed. I became a professional at changing the subject. Someone asked if I was good, I said yeah, and then I shrugged it. Maybe honesty felt dangerous, maybe pride got in the way. Maybe I was terrified that if I opened up you'd stay, because letting people in means giving them the ammunition, giving them the parts of you that you spent years defending. So I built another wall, then I wonder why I felt trapped. Spent my whole life wanting love while being scared of where it lands. I lost sleep, chasing versions of myself that never existed, trying to become somebody everybody would accept. But perfection is a prison when you're terrified of failure, and the person you're pretending to be slowly suffocates the real you. So I finally stopped running from the mirror, stopped pretending that the damage wasn't there. I looked at every scar and said, you're still here. I was drowning underneath, but I finally learned to breathe. Maybe weakness isn't weakness when you're brave enough to speak. Nobody saw me falling, nobody heard the sound. I was breaking in the silence while I kept my head held down. They thought I was getting stronger, I was barely getting through. Everybody knew my name, but nobody really knew. Nobody saw me falling, they only saw me stand. They never saw the nights when I couldn't understand how somebody can be surrounded and still feel all alone. Nobody saw me falling, I learned to fall alone. But I'm done hiding now, I don't need to fake the smile. I don't need to say I'm fine just to make somebody comfortable. I can be tired, I can be scared, I can admit I don't have all the answers and still keep moving. Maybe that's strength, not never falling. It's learning how to get back up. Nobody saw me falling, but everybody sees me now. I walked through all that darkness, and I finally found my ground. They thought I was getting stronger, I was learning how to heal. Everybody knew my name, now they finally know it's real. Nobody saw me falling, nobody saw the fight, nobody knew Sometimes you hit the bottom just to learn you can get better. Nobody saw me falling, maybe they didn't have to, because I saw me. I saw every broken piece, every night I couldn't sleep, every moment I wanted to quit, every time I still chose to breathe. Nobody saw the battle, nobody heard the war, but I know what I survived and I don't hide it anymore. Nobody saw me falling, but now they see me standing. And this time